Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. So in today's video, I do want to clearly explain what FC Barcelona is exactly going through, because one of the questions that I have been getting in the past few days is why can't Barcelona register their new players? And most importantly, why can't Barcelona also register a player like Lionel Messi? Because the further and further we do go down into this transfer window within this summer, we are finally starting to realize just how bad Barcelona's finances are, and we are also starting to realize what Joan Laporta is actually going through. And so by the end of this video, many of us are going to be understanding that by the end of this summer, we are going to be seeing massive moves take place by Joan Laporta and Mateo Alemán. So here's the thing, right? The four players that cannot be registered, it is Barcelona's brand new signings, which is Eric Garcia, Sergio Aguero, Memphis Depay, and Emerson. And again, the other player is Lionel Messi. And that is going to be the biggest question. Why is Barcelona so limited in terms of bringing in players into this wage bill? And I'm going to be beginning with a backstory to explain exactly how Barcelona got to this point. So back on the 2019-2020 season, our wage cap coming from La Liga was 671 million euros. Fast forward to the 2020-2021 season, Barcelona had a wage cap of 347 million euros. Now, the only reason why the wage cap was lowered by nearly double, it was because by that time, at the beginning of the season, the pandemic did hit. But that is also why Barcelona was able to register in Sergio Dest, Francisco Trincao, Pjanic, and many other players. But then after this season was over, and then fast forwarding towards today in the summer, a report did come out coming from Catalan radio stating that Barcelona's wage cap is going to be 165 million euros, which is very, very low. Now, the other thing that I do want to make very clear is this: there is no official confirmation on what the salary cap is going to be for Barcelona in this upcoming season, but the only thing that we do have right now is a report coming from Catalan radio stating that it is around the ranges of 165 million euros. And let me tell you guys, this salary cap that Barcelona is reportedly receiving for this upcoming season, it's getting to a point where Barcelona is going to have to sell players or just terminate these contracts just for the sake of not paying the wages to these players, because many of these players that Barcelona do have, they are on very high wages. And so as of now, Barcelona have sold Junior Firpo, they have sold Todibo, they have sold Conrad de la Fuente, and Trincao is on loan at Wolves, where Barcelona is not going to be paying his wages for the next season. And from that, this brought Barcelona 26.5 million euros in transfer fees, and also by lowering the wage bill. So while it is not the most amount that Barcelona could be receiving in the summer, this is going to still help. So now that we know where Barcelona is exactly at, now we're going to go back to the question that needs to be answered. Why does Barcelona have to make these type of moves? Why is Barcelona moving so aggressively, and why is Barcelona being punished in this way? So the only reason why Barcelona has to move in this way, it is because back on 2013, there was a financial control department from La Liga that was established. And because of those people that are working in that department, now every time Barcelona enters a brand new season or during the transfer window, La Liga tells Barcelona and says, look, this is going to be the budget for this summer, so spend it wisely. And you cannot exceed this budget that we have given you. So this budget that Barcelona does receive before the beginning of every season, they can spend that on first team players. They can also spend it on first team coaches, assistant coaches, the reserve teams, the academy, or any other thing that they think needs to be invested on. And they can also use this budget to decide, okay, how are we going to be splitting this amount of money? So for example, let's say that Barcelona had a budget of 500 million euros about 5 years ago. The way that Barcelona and Bartomeu decided to use this was that they said, okay, let's use 300 million euros of this 500 on transfer fees, and then the 200 million euros from the 500, let's use it to pay the players. So they can't decide on how they should be splitting the budget that was accepted by La Liga. Now, many of us can assume, right, because of what did happen last season, because the revenues were slowing down because there was no people inside the stadium, maybe the merchandise was lower than ever, maybe people were not coming to the museums, and many other things, right? Those people that were working within that department were probably looking at Barcelona and saying, okay, look, your revenues have slowed down, and you also have this amount of debt because you guys have spent so much money on transfer fees and wages on these players. So the budget that we are going to be accepting before the beginning of next season is going to be 164 million euros. You cannot exceed that, because we believe that if you do exceed it, Barcelona will go bankrupt. And that is basically it, right? That is what the people are doing within that financial department. It is that they are giving Barcelona a budget, a way to move, and limiting Barcelona to the point where they cannot go bankrupt. bankrupt. And many people are going to be questioning, so is this people from the department from La Liga, is this the exact same thing as financial fair play? Because financial fair play almost acts in the exact same way. Now here's the thing, the main difference between the people that work within this department and financial fair play is going to be this. Financial fair play looks at the clubs and looks at their past results. They look at what they have done in the past 4 to 5 years. If they see anything that seems very schemy, I don't know if that's a word, but if they see something that does look wrong, or they see that a club was being handed money and used it to buy players, the financial fair play department are going to be looking at that and saying, wait, this looks wrong. I don't know where you're getting all this money from. And then if you were to compare that to La Liga and the department that they do have, they do not necessarily look at your past 4 to 5 years. They look at for the future, and they say that this is how you're going to be moving in the next few months, and these are going to be the rules. This is how much you're going to be spending, and we do not want you to exceed this because we believe that this is going to be the best answer for your club. And that is basically it, right? Just think about how you are the second oldest of 3 siblings. You have a little brother and you have a big brother. The little brother, financial fair play, wants you to make a mistake and does not tell you anything until you actually do it, and then goes on and tells your mom, so you can get in trouble. So they let you do whatever you want. And then let's talk about the big brother, which is La Liga. The big brother is going to give you rules, is going to tell you that, look, I know what you're going to do, I know your intentions, but here are going to be the rules, and if you break the rules, you will be punished. And that is going to be the conclusion. Barcelona do have around the ranges of 165 million euros to spend on in terms of their budget. It's very easy for Barcelona to exceed that if they do not fix anything in this coming summer. And there is a group of people, a department that is checking up on FC Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and many other clubs within the first division and the second division. And that is why we hear many people say in the media and say that why can't Tebas, who is the president of FC Barcelona, just give Barcelona a little bit more of wiggle room so Barcelona can maneuver much easier. And we have also seen Pep Guardiola, who has taken hits at Javier Tebas because he is just not a fan of having a department being in control of what each club does do in every transfer window. And this is what Guardiola had to say on Twitter to Javier Tebas. Senor Tebas thinks he knows better than everyone, but he should learn from the Premier League and allow team owners to invest more money in their clubs. So now we are going to be stepping away from this section. Now I do want to answer the next question that I have been asked, and it's going to be this. So where is Barcelona now? What is the current situation? Are we doing what we're supposed to be doing? Are we meeting the demands that need to be met? So right now there are 2 players that are being heavily negotiated with, which is Samuel Umtiti and Pjanic. Pjanic right now does know that there needs to be a solution in the summer. He knows that he is not going to be counted on next season. He would take whatever solution he could find in order to get away from FC Barcelona. And then if we talk about Samuel Umtiti and the lawyers are looking for clubs that are willing to match his salary, because Samuel Umtiti with Barcelona, he earns around 12 million euros per season. And that is also the reason why Barcelona are finding it very difficult to sell a player like Samuel Umtiti, because I just do not think that there is a club out there that would be willing to pay Samuel Umtiti 12 million euros. Then moving on to Felipe Coutinho. As for Coutinho, Barcelona is going to want to sell this player or loan him out, because Barcelona do not want to have Coutinho next season, because if he exceeds 100 caps with this club, Barcelona is going to have to pay 20 million euros towards Liverpool, and Barcelona do not want to do that anytime soon. But as of now, there is no negotiations going on between Felipe Coutinho and his lawyers and FC Barcelona. As for Dembele has been handed a 4-year deal with a 50% wage cut. Who knows if Dembele is going to be accepting that, yes or no, but Barcelona will be waiting. As for Antoine Griezmann, the latest when it comes to this player is that there is a swap deal that could happen between Griezmann and Saúl, who is from Atletico Madrid. It is becoming very real that this swap deal might actually become a reality. And to be very honest, I do not see this move very convincing. I understand that Koeman does want a player like Saúl, another midfielder, to reinforce that midfield, but seeing how Griezmann is worth so much more than Saúl, this is also the reason why the media has been saying, okay, if we're going to let go of Griezmann, who's valued much higher than this player, at least give us another player alongside Saúl. But here's the thing, and I'm going to go back to what the main plot of this whole video is on. The only reason why Barcelona are very interested in making a swap move like this, it is because if Saúl comes to Barcelona and Griezmann goes to Atletico Madrid, Barcelona no longer has to pay Griezmann 34 million euros per season. And who knows if Griezmann even wants to take a wage cut. What could happen is that Barcelona may receive Saúl and only pay him around 10 to 12 million euros per season. And 10 to 12 million euros per season does sound a lot better than paying 34 million euros per season for Antoine Griezmann. That is going to be the end deal. Barcelona want to lower the wage bill. Doing a deal such as this will greatly help this club. And then going to Lionel Messi. It is quite quite clear that Barcelona want to register this player. They want Messi to become a Barcelona player. Messi wants to be a Barcelona player also. And the latest that we have heard from both Joan Laporta and Javier Tebas is this. Joan Laporta has said a couple of hours ago and told the Spanish press, and I quote, "The renewal of Messi is progressing adequately." And then when it comes to Javier Tebas, he has said that Barcelona are currently exceeding their salary cap. I hope that they can include Messi's wages, but to do so, they will have to cut somewhere else. And that is the current status of Lionel Messi. Messi has agreed that he does want to sign a 5-year deal with FC Barcelona, 2 years at Barcelona with an optional year to extend, which is going to take him to a third year, and then potentially move to USA, where he is going to become a Barcelona ambassador. And the salary that Messi was supposed to be receiving within those first 2 years of his potential new contract, it is going to be spread into 5 years. We have no idea how much Messi is going to be earning in this renewal, but many reports have suggested that if Messi does renew with Barcelona, he is going to have to take a 70 to 80% wage cut. But that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona daily news. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this video does help you, for you guys to understand where exactly Barcelona is at, why Barcelona is acting in this way, and just where Messi is at in his contract renewal situation. Again, I do want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.